by either of those sides. Here we go then. It's going to be China versus the Philippines Volcanoes in this Pool B match. This match will decide who takes out Pool B. So it's a big one. And China, look out for them. We haven't seen Lu Luda really yet exploding. The skipper, the big number 3. You got this massive man, Gao Yingbao, and number 6. And this time Chang Shun gets a run from 10. They've got speed out wide with Ma Chong, Liu Junghoi. They have a team on the up. They've improved over the series. The Philippines, they had a good win earlier against Singapore, 21 points to 12. They were well marshalled by Luke Smith in 4. Big performances by Tommy Gilbert in 1. And Nick Robertson in 7. Look out though for Don Coleman in number 8. He's an absolute truck of a man. And some quality on the bench. So expect the Philippines to give China a good old nudge here in their final pool match of the day.
Well, this one's a cliffhanger. This one has got the ability or the potential to be an absolute screamer. And China, as powerful, as talented as they showed they were in their opening game, could find the Philippines a bit of a bump in the road, to be fair. They're a stubborn outfit, the Philippines. They're full of scram. And you might have thought they were intimidated, the Philippines, about playing China a season ago or when they first came to the I don't think that's the case anymore. In fact, I think it's far from it.
Philippines, you guys good? You ready? Good. Make sure they stay behind.
China, they should go through. They better watch their step.
Matt Rodden gets us underway here. China will need a confident start and battered back there. Olivier couldn't quite get his hands on it. That would have been an early win for the Volcanoes. As it is, they'll have to soak up a bit of pressure here. That's good defence coming in on Big Lu Luda. Not easy to shove that man back. Scooting around the side goes Shan Chang Shung, one of the most devastating runners in the game in Asia. Gets caught by Olivier. Here's Liu Junghoi, taken hard and low by Coleman. It's a good tackle. Hu Jinjie. It's Ma Zhong. He's a playmaker. He's an extraordinary talent. Perhaps not what he was 2 or 3 seasons ago, but still got the skills and the ability. And Lu Luda here, if that had gone straight to hand, he would have been straight in. As it is, he's had to go back, pick it up on the bounce. Volcanoes numbering up well on defence. Liu Junghoi brings it back the other way. Look at all the yellow and red shirts there. A stray boot. Was it stray? That's the question. Or was it deliberate? Lu Luda. Big Lu Luda. Gets taken low by Luke Smith. Here's Gao. Gao straightens up. Only has to beat Rob Fogarty, who takes him, but he needed another metre of runway to stop him, and finally they cross for a try. 2 minutes into this match to break it open. Eventually the Volcanoes' defence just buckling and running out of numbers.
중국의 10번 선수가 커터킥을 성공하며 2점을 추가 득점했습니다. Thailand's number 10 succeeds a conversion kick and adds 2 points.
Okay, Philippines now trailing by 7. Just coming up to the 3-minute mark now. They've got to apply some pressure here, build some pressure. Tommy Gilbert tries to get the inside ball. Nick Robertson on hand, couldn't quite take it. Luke Smith bobbles it, knocks it on. Nearly into the hands of Shan there. He would have been away. So, a bit of a let off for the Volcanoes. Look at the work there, though, from Lou Luda. He's a colossus of a man. Absolutely smashes Nick Robertson out of the road.
Let's go. You good? Hey, just stay bound here. Drive straight, not around or up. Okay. Crouch.
Rodden with the scrum instructions.
Lines. Sits.
Wu Jiajun with the feed. And a big shove comes in from the Volcanoes. They win the penalty.
Standing up. This player here.
That's a big
Number
tick
9,
in the
standing
box for Coach Frano Bodica. Targeting that scrum, they had to do it. There's another scoring opportunity. Here's Olivier on the inside to... Here's Robertson, who's missed that one. Mahjong picks it up and goes away with it.
Tackle release. Yeah, you pulled him into it.
It'll go down as a wasted chance for the Volcanoes, and now they're going to have to D up. They're on the back foot. Trying to work it hard to break this defence. Shan. Lee. Last pass out to Gao. Ying Hao, try scorer.
Roll away.
More pressure here. 2 minutes remaining. Philippines desperate to get their hands on the ball. He skips out of 2 tackles to Shan Changshun, and that's why he's the leading point scorer for China. And the second leading point scorer in the Asia 7 series for 2019. His second for the tournament. And he converted straight out in front, so they're just starving the Volcanoes of the ball at the moment. And he's incredibly quick off the mark there once he'd beaten the 2 tackles. Very light on his feet. Good upper body strength. Mahjong on screen. And that is pinpoint accurate, and it's just bounced back out of the clutches of the chasers. Volcanoes get to it first though. They really have to get on the board here. If not next, then within this half if they can. Tommy Gilbert takes a bounce pass, beats Lou Luda on one, gets away from Shan who comes back at him. It's a bit static though from the Volcanoes. Good straightening though from Coleman. Sorry, it's Fogarty. Here's Olivier. Luda contests. Still in their own half. Here goes Fogarty again. Puts the knee in to Wu. Lou Luda's all over this.
Player out here offside. Over here, boys, over here, over here. This player offside.
Time is up on the clock and they've got a last chance here. Do they fancy just plugging the corner perhaps, or?
Time off subs.
There's going to be some subs after the hooter. I think it's Don Coleman that's coming off. Yes, it is. On comes Justin Coveney. Big man for big man. Smith taps and goes and bangs it out wide. If they get the bounce here, could be Volcanoes are in. Tommy Gilbert. Sorry, it's Nick Robertson, sorry. And good vision from Smith. Tapped and kicked, and the sweeper was on the wrong side of the field. That's exactly what they needed, right on the hooter, and it's right out in front. Sorry, it's right out wide. Luke Smith will be, he's kicked harder ones than this. This will be a valuable 2 points. Will it come round? No, it doesn't. Just shades away there, so they've pulled one back. And that's what Frano Bodica would dearly have wanted. They're going to stay in this chase at the turnaround. 14 points to 5 they trail. But they've given themselves a shot. We'll have a look at some of the highlights from that first half. 2 tries in it. That was the first by Gao Yinghao. And then this man, lightning boot Shan Chang Shun. He is one of the perhaps top 3 danger men in this series, in this competition. And then right at the break, Nick Robertson finishing that one off after the good vision and pinpoint kick by Luke Smith. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook. Asia.rugby is where you'll find us. If you're not watching us already on that link, it's great having you with us. You can follow all divisions of Asia Rugby on Facebook, but also on Instagram, AsiaRugbyLive. Terrific photos from the talent here at the ground, and at Asia Rugby on Twitter, if that happens to be your thing. Get involved with the conversation. Shout out for the teams, the players that you support. As we get set for the second half.
Someone want to say something?
Matt Rodden there. It's hard to believe that's 23 days worth of facial here, but good on him. Tremendous effort. There'll be fines for him at the referee's post-tournament debrief. Luke Smith to get us underway in the battle of Pool B, Philippines versus China. Oh, that's unfortunate. Lu Luda with the big fend. It's not unfortunate for China. Here goes Hu Jinyi, and he's just got the nous, the confidence, and eventually the speed to get away and pin one down straight off the kickoff. It was a vicious bounce. 3 tries in the tournament for him. And that's probably exactly what Frano Bodica didn't want straight after the half. As Hu makes his way back. So the winner of this pool will play the 7th place getter, which will probably be Chinese Taipei or Singapore. And the loser of this game will play whoever came second in Pool C, which will probably be Sri Lanka. So 19 points to 5. They've been penalised again. This is not what the Volcanoes need. Were they 10 metres? There's a terrible bit of work. Here goes Tommy Gilbert. Can he spark something? So influential, this man in Philippines rugby. They need one now. They trail by 2 scores. Here's Coveney. Pops a nice ball inside. Good defence from Ma Zhong. And yeah, not really giving it much daylight there. Philippines keen to get on with things. Good bit of trickery. Olivier can't take it. It's a nasty one.
Yeah. Forward.
It's been knocked on.
From China.
Still 4.5 minutes left. Plenty of time for the Philippines.
Time off subs. Get that stability.
comes Gao Bing. Close to 7 foot tall, this fella. Very rangy. Good ball player. Good runner. He's one of the tallest men in sevens globally. Expect a big shove from the Philippines here. They forced a turnover at an earlier one. They've nearly done the same here. Ma Zhong takes that well under pressure, comes away with it. Takes on Robertson, Fogarty. Here he is with his first touch. Big Yao Bing. Nice quick hands from Lu Luda to get the ball wide there. Such a good ball play. And oh, he's off again. Here goes Hu Jinyi. He's going to go in for try number 4. And that one, he had a little less work to do, you might say, but it was Lu Luda, the skipper, who put in the very low bullet pass under pressure to get it away. And they've opened a gap now that I doubt the Volcanoes are going to be able to recover from. Shan comes forward for the kick. Nails it, adds the 2. And that will surely be enough to take out Pool B, China. Just over the head there of what's going on here. There's a tussle for the ball there. It's only a scrum. You can't take a quick scrum, I don't think. Perhaps Tommy Gilbert just a little bit frustrated with his side's inability to get their hands on the ball and keep a hold of it from the restart. Coleman misjudged it slightly, just left it a little late and it went over his head, and here's Lu Luda coming off. Good nudge from him. Again, look for the Volcanoes to go hard. Look at the competition here, the scrum halves. Good hustling by Joe Dawson. They get it back though to Ma Zhong. Dawson with a good tackle. Good follow-up from the little scrum half, and he's won the penalty. Coleman goes quick. Luke Smith back on the inside and doubles around. Here's Olivier. Takes on the double try scorer Hu and beats him and pops it back to Luke Smith, who goes to the corner. And the youngster pops it over in the corner, and he was in that move 3 times. First try of the tournament. Normally the playmaker. This time he definitely was making the play there. Doubled around twice. And the face says it all. It's not close. Great work from Patrice Olivier to get the hands free, attract 2 defenders and put his teammate away. Not going the 10, maybe the leg's a little bit tired after that previous movement. If they'd let that go, it probably would have gone the 10. 26-10 is the score into the final minute. Ma Zhong in no hurry. They've looked pretty good this morning and this afternoon. Building nicely. This man especially, Hu Jinyi, 2 tries, gets taken around the chops there, wins the penalty. Trying to put on a move. Ma Zhong looking to link up with Hu. Put him away for his hat-trick maybe. Great defence from Luke Smith there, just coming through. Gets penalised though. Ma Zhong's going to have a shot, is he? Well, that's unusual. But why not? The game's won. They're going to win the pool. It's not going to affect who they play tomorrow. The only thing that might happen is this. The Philippines catch it short and fancy a trot downfield, which might improve their position. And they've won a penalty. Away goes Smith. What's left in those legs? They looked a bit tired earlier. Starting to blow. The chasers are coming. Here comes who? He scored 2. Can he stop one? No, he can't. Luke Smith's gone the full length to pick up what should be a second try. Matt Rodden's having a chat. Not looking good on the knee there. They don't want this young man to be out of action. Try is eventually awarded by Rodden. What an effort. And a little listen there perhaps for China and the viewers at home, taking shots for goal out wide. Good work from this young man and a good finish, and they never gave up. They just couldn't hold on to the ball long enough during the first half to build enough pressure to score points. Smith unable to take the conversion, so Coleman has a crack, puts his hat in the ring and can't nail it, so it's over. China are through to take out Pool B. The Philippines will take second spot. We'll have a look at the table shortly. 26 points to 15. Man of the moment, Hu Zhenyi with a couple of tries. It's funny in sevens how some tournaments it just takes 1 or 2 players to carry their team or put in performances that you haven't seen before. He looks very comfortable running the ball. It's well balanced. There was Olivier setting up Luke Smith for his first of his 2. And there we have it then, confirmation at the end of pool play on day 1. China, they are taking out Pool B. And Philippines, they secure second spot, so they're safely through to the quarterfinals. Singapore, well, I think they might be safe from the 8th, 9th playoff later today. They've got a reasonable points difference. They've scored 4 tries. And it could be